All right, and we're live on YouTube as well. Hopefully, it works fine. My cam is a little bit weird today, but funny is because I have daylight. I think I'm a little bit pale because the snow is reflecting through the window. All right, let's cube a little. Let's just cube a little. Maybe Midnight Hunt after, but not Midnight Hunt. Murders of Car or whatever the sets that's available right now are. Ready up, boys. So what do we want to do today? No power 9? How can we draft cube without power 9? So you could do something with Atraxa. Could just take Nemesis for some aggro. Snapcaster Mage is good. Jeona, what's up, what's up? Yeah, I'm also not always online on YouTube while I stream. Special opportunity today. I mean, not publishing much because I'm testing a lot for the PT, so at least you get the live streams now. Jeremy, what is up? Let's go. Should we Snapcaster today? Or should we Nemesis? Should we draft some blue? Let's take Snapcaster. Why not? It's Sunday. Grizzle Daddy, Skull Clamp. Or draft green, actually. I've been winning the most with green, funny enough, lately. I mean, with green, I don't want to play a Snapcaster. I would just move away. Day one win rates. I didn't really check. I checked what's winning a lot. I mean, lessons being great, it's obvious, right? And landfall is a little bit surprising. That's winning so much. I'm gonna go with Skull Clamp. Skull Clamp is a good card. I don't know, like nothing really stands out. Could do this like Grizzlebrand thing. Oh, I like Tinker, and we're in blue already, and we have a Skull Clamp. Reanimate. Well, I passed the Grizzlebrand. Now we're not taking a Reanimate. Do I play Timeless? No, not really. I would play it if there's like a qualifier or something. There's a Misty Rainforest as well. When I like this card. I mean, this would leave us. I mean, it's hard to pass a Tinker, right? If we're gonna go there. But this would leave us to like a tempo deck as well. Like blue tempo something. Plus this works in artifacts either way. I played lessons today a little bit. They are just insane. Like it's crazy how good the deck is. Let's go Tinker route. I'm worried that on Sunday the casuals are gonna take all our fun cards, quote unquote quote fun. Kingelin, good morning. I'm responding today to both chats, so if anybody is surprised what I'm responding to, it's probably on other platform, man. And then there's our boy. Maybe we still go back to Boros. You should always draft Boros on Sundays, I swear. Look at also all both fetches still there. I'm gonna take the Comet and see what we do with it. You can splash it. This card just wins alone. Chew. I love Cradle decks. So this could be a splash, but these two cards are great. Free spells with Gitaxian Probe. There's also the Isle. Okay, we have to decide, do I ever just go straight up Boros, abandon this? Star for Tinker. Not really. I mean, I would look at the results, Jeremy, because I'm testing for the PT, so I'm interested in the results, but I'm not the biggest fan of watching tournament stuff. Just not for me. Shall we? By the way, Cloud. I'm just gonna take Cloud. Let's just drive Boros. Like we have Cloud into Skull Clam. That's kinda sick. You go away. Boros is gonna be there. If this was late, this was late. Timmy, what are you playing in Timeless? What's the hot thingy in Timeless right now? Oh, I like this card. But Samwise is great. Lant is great. Starting Town Mana tight. By the way, our animation deck was there. I like Mana tight a lot. I'm really when I watch content, I prefer streamers, honestly, and I don't want to like kind of be because I'm a streamer, but it's just like I really enjoy when somebody explain their thought process. When you watch coverage, you just hear the commentators, which are great and all, but they don't give me the insight that I want. I mean, it's impossible, right? They can only comment from what they see, even though they're doing a really good job lately. Oh, you want to get into Timeless? Should we try this guy out? Joshua. Probably not bad, but Reprieve is Reprieve. Yeah, Boros is gonna be there. It feels like the cards are floating and we have the pop, so... Also, like, this Cloud Skull Clamp is a draw 4. If you just equip it here, because it doubles the ability from Skull Clamp, so that's a neat combo. And who doesn't like card advantage? When we wheel it, I wanted to first pick it. We need some 1-drops, though. So maybe that pivot was... We wouldn't get much for Tinker. It's Sunday, people just taking the artifacts on Sunday. I'm not the biggest fan of these cards. We can take Ending, I guess, because it can be cheap. I don't like wins because it's such a... Well, it's not completely terrible, but it's such a bad removal early. Because giving them lands can usually just be worse than letting the creature live. This deals with permanence. And sometimes you end up with, I don't know, splashing Lingering, so splashing Time Walk or whatever you splash. If we get a Time Walk, I'll play Snapcaster. So let's leave this here. There's like a potential splash. Flame Slash, easy. We started with Snapcaster into Tinker, just saying. Rebolio, just saying. But we pivoted because we got past a pop into Skull Clamp or the other way around, but Boros is just there. I like cheaper card over Showdown, even though Showdown is good, but you need to have a cheap deck. Our Boros here looks a little bit expensive for Showdown. And we got a land. This card is actually surprisingly good, but it has a 3-drop problem. There's so many good 3-drops that they're just replaceable. This works with fetch lands, by the way, and baubles and stuff like that, so I like the card. Well, should we? Not over a Goyf. Not over a Goyf because we're locking in. Our mana is not the best. We have our Skull Clamp here. If Goyf wasn't here, I would speculate on it. But Goyf is such a premium card, and we have our Ancestral Recall here. Either way. But I don't think it's worth it because we need to like the 2-color mana base needs duals in Cube, I think. So we don't even have that right now. Somebody's gonna be happy with the Ancestral Recall. Ooh, Fletch and Mommy. Kinda wanna take Mommy for the curve purposes, but Fletch is just such a house. Fletch is just busted. I mean, it could wheel because nobody is in Boros. Yeah, what are you gonna do? It's completely open. And Sage is also great. I don't know. I think we need to take Mommy here. It just fits the deck better right now. But usually I take Fletch over anything. Over most stuff, not over anything. There's still Wave, there's Sajani, there's Stinks and stuff. But I'm worried that we're not gonna get 1-drops. Ooh, Command or the land? Probably just Command, right? This land is sort of free though, but you rarely activate it. Don't mind these two, but I think something will wheel here. Okay. Ocelot Pride. I wouldn't mind Unholy Heat. This card just slabs. One mana for 6 damage to Planeswalkers even. But not over Ocelot Pride. Oh, gain some life. I would take no land over anything. Most. Like, unless there's a Johnny or something. Because we're gonna get enough playables. Okay, land over anything. We could take that one because cycles, but I don't think life gain. I mean, the life loss is not free, even if you're aggro. Might even wheel. And again, like, it doesn't matter what's in the pack because we have enough playables. So lands are just an upgrade now. Solitude or Inspector? I'm not that high on Solitude. In Boros, I like it more in control decks. And this is a land as well, but don't have. Well, we do have this, but it's too many tap lands. Probably still Solitude just because I don't think anything has really that high of an upside. Spectre is good, but I like both actually. Probably Portable Hole. 1 mana deals with the mana rocks and stuff. Not mana rocks, moxes. No, Seasoned Pyromancer is really good, but it has this 3-drop problem where every 3-drop in this cube is good in Boros. So you kind of just don't care which one you get, you're always gonna get them. Because all of these are good. I don't even know. We're never gonna play Enlightened Tutor in Boros. Because it's minus a card even if it fetches something. Enlightened Tutor is weird. There's not many combos with it. Or enchantment. We don't have many enchantment combos. All lands. Well, Fletch wheels. Fletch is better in this deck than Sage, right? Sage is really good, but you usually want 0 mana spells. So easy Fletch, I think, for this deck at least. Can we get Unholy Heat back? Or did that ship sail? Don't need to play Peacekeeper. Although Peacekeeper is pretty good versus combo decks and weird stuff, so you delay their thing is. I think Peacekeeper and Spellbinder are pretty much the same card. I even like Peacekeeper more, I think. Ooh, we got it back. I'd much rather play Unholy Heat than Ending. Cheap spells are really good once you have a card like Flayed. You get the cards in the graveyard fast. Can we get the wave? There's a land for us. Wave would be great, yeah. Yeah, it was just open. I'm glad we pivoted because our blue deck would look terrible. We would have Ancestral Recall though. We don't have enough artifacts for Urza Saga, especially in Boros. It's clunky. It's pretty good without a lot of artifacts in other decks, I think. Usually I don't care about library in aggro decks because you're always going to play one drop over library. Yeah, it's Sunday. People like blue on Sundays. I'm just going to take the land. We have enough playables. We want another equipment maybe for our cloud. Wasteland. I'm just taking lands here. I mean, this would be okay. There's a Bowmaster. I love that card. Giver would be okay. Something will wheel. Think something wheels. Don't mind some free land destruction. I'll still play Fable. There's also Bauble, but I don't think... Well, Bauble would work with... I would still play it because Unholy Heat. And Pyrogoyf. I just take Fable. Fable is pretty good. Usually I'm really high on these 0 mana. Think is better school for Cloud, maybe. We're actually lacking early stuff. Ones and twos. Oh, nice. More lands. Our mana is now insane. We might not even play that because it's going to be tapped a lot of the times. Can we get some ones? Hopefully Guide wheels. Guide might wheel actually. Not Guide. What's the card? Voice? No, but whatever. The other mommy. The budget mommy. Feels like everybody's fighting for some combo stuff. I didn't get any fetches. No Arid Mesa. I'll just take a 1-drop over Plunderer. Plunderer is okay as well. I mean, these are pretty much similar power level, I think. Both are replaceable at their mana curve. But whenever in doubt, take a cheaper card. Yeah, fetches would be great with Samwise. You can get a fetch back immediately. We're still gonna have to play it because we're lacking twos. And maybe we're not getting another good equipment. Ooh, wave? I'm not passing a wave in Boros. I mean, you should probably never pass a wave if you're in white. Well, we did start with blue, so that was the hard way pivot into Boros. I actually like Lantern. Am I allowed to play Lantern here? I always get wrecked by our animator. I mean, Ost is a good card actually. Ost is good versus Reanimator as well. Funny enough. Not versus Grizzlebrand, I guess. These cards are just bad. This would be a good sideboard card. I actually think Dion is surprisingly powerful, but we're not lacking stuff here. So it's just a 1-drop. Ooh, Guide is a better one. I actually like that as well. But just take a cheaper card. More lands or Lava Monster. Lava Monster contradicts with Flage. Three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. Or I can just count lands. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have enough playables. Well, like I have playables in the sideboard. This was like opening a sealed deck and just pick all the Boros cards. Boros Limited. I mean, you gotta ask the people in the pot what happened there. Is this it? 16 lands. Are we playing Cloud just for one equipment? But it's so insane with Skull Clamp. I think we do. We have tokens. To be fair, even if you have Skull Clamp in hand already, you draw 4 cards. In Cube, it's always about committing, and at one point you just have to commit. Like this reading signals is just, well, depends. If everybody would really draft archetypes, but it feels like there's too many people just kind of drafting piles, so you cannot make much out of a signal in Cube, especially because everything is a powerful card, sort of. Yeah, I mean, the Cloud has been pretty impressive. It can fetch Corey Steel as well, or Umezawa's Jita. And fetching us, like Jita and Cloud also are kind of cute. I had few times I had Cloud and a Giver or Mother, and then you basically just attack, protect it, and you're gonna get 2 Jita triggers, which is 4 counters. It's insane. You just then deal with the whole board. I could play Headliner or Descendant, which is slightly better for Skull Clamp, I think. But that's maybe the only reason. Do you have any other synergy with Headliner? Because we have enough removal, we don't really need. This is a removal. I mean, to be fair, it's maybe just better it hits for 2 as well. I guess the other one attacks through 2 toughness creatures. Or into 2 toughness creatures. Oh, Samwise plus Headliner, yeah, I guess. We could cut Samwise, it doesn't do that much. It's good with Wasteland, though. Samwise and Wasteland. Kinda dope. I could even play 17 lands here. So this would be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11, sorry. Plus Wasteland. I mean, our mana is great. I think we're fine. Sometimes this has insane upside whenever there are elves or versus other Boros decks. It's not that bad. It's actually a neat combo. Parallax Wave plus Hellkite. You warp it and then get it back in play. I don't like that. This is just a tap land. The body rarely matters. Yeah, it's different when you play these. And also, to be fair, like also the blue one is way better, or the black one in Reanimator or something. Yeah, Hellkite plus Wave is interesting, but I don't think we want another expensive cards because Hellkite is expensive. I think this is it. Wait, I need to cut a card. I'm just gonna cut a land. It's best of one. It's still 10-11 mana base. I think we have too many non-basic. We could play Air Temple, but it also could be tapped. I don't end up activating it too many times, I figured. We need some creatures here. I guess we go Skull Clamp. Operate on mono white. I'll just pass. Also, if they don't play anything, I'm just gonna wasteland and draw 4. Fine. It doesn't do anything. Let's get rid of a double peep card. Okay, let's draw some cards. Actually, well, it doesn't matter because we have protection even if they have the... what's the free removal, the black removal. Huh. Well, now I'm playing the Ocelot. We have the protection. That's insane. Peterus, what's up? What's up? I started with blue, I swear. You know, I know you're joking, but we started with a Snapcaster into Tinker and then pivoted. Three, four, five, six. This would be 7. Wave won't do unless we want to protect creatures. I'm just gonna deal with the land. It does make rocks cheaper though. Yeah, still fine. I guess I don't have Helix up. One damage to everything. I mean, even then we draw cards and keep the Ocelot. But I could be Toxic Deluge and then it's better to have it equipped. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So next turn we get 2 tokens. Oh, that sucks. 2 damage to each opponent. That was pretty good, Oppo. Should have played Parallax Wave. Okay, protect the... Well, to be fair, Giver will live, though. I think they made a mistake. Oh, that's not that bad. That's not that bad. They made a mistake not dealing 2 damage, actually. So now we have protection for Ocelot Pride still. I wonder if I should play Parallax Wave just to protect stuff. I can draw, get the land back. But then I lose threat. Three, 4, 5. I'm gonna leave that up. I think this is I mean, I don't know. Just to relieve our mana. Wave plus Sam. Yeah, then you get it back. Yeah, maybe I should have just played it. As a pseudo protection as well. Kefka. Wait, this is from choose up to one target permanent card in your graveyard that was put there from the battlefield. Oh wow, Solitude plus Sam is also neat, huh? So I could do the Solitude plus Sam this turn. Then I have to discard the land. I don't hate it. Add more to the board as well. Wait, who? The trigger didn't go through. The trigger did not go through. What do we want to ring here? I think I'm gonna just wave 4 or 5 because it also gives us enough. It gives us 2 tokens, and basically, if they play this, we discard Fletch, and the creatures don't do anything either way. I think that's good. Can use it as a protection spell versus mass removal. 2 tokens is huge here. Sam has been really good. It works with baubles. It works with fetch lands. It works with Fury and Solitude. So if we get a red source, they just give us Flage with Croxa. So Croxa is like, and we exile it. Or can exile it here, but I'm not even sure if I want to give them life at this point. Yikes. But they need a less planeswalker would allow them to do that. Okay, so I can get I can get this into play. I mean under the parallax wave. Luckily they played a creature first, but I mean otherwise they would lose it. They saw it though. Combo. Four cards. Wait, we can get Skull Clan back. That's pretty good with all the cats. I mean, at this point, I'd rather have them not have cards. Okay, some reanimation stuff. We did get rid of our Flage forever. What did you do? Grizzle Daddy. That's dangerous. So this would give us 2 tokens while we're weak to Master. Well, we're not really that weak to Master removal. The thing is, I don't want to give them too much time. Otherwise, yeah, I can go for cards and all that jazz. What do you think, chat? I mean, we have all the cards on the planet. Think we should go aggro. Just 2 tokens now. Don't even care about protecting stuff that much. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just gonna attack with that as well. Well, I guess they had a command. Never mind. Confluence. They go to 2. So if they would have reanimate, they would go to 3, right? Still wanna get the Skull Clamp. It's 2 damage. I know they can be mass removal, but we have wave. So waves basically we would keep Cloud, Adeline, Ocelot Pride, and get then all 3 back in Solitude. I mean, the Grizzle Daddy comes back now, so it's still annoying. This is gone. Okay, 6 cards deep. This is just a protection spell when you're a hat is so crazy. Like Parallax Wave just does everything. Yeah, also getting Parallax, like Samwise under Parallax Wave is just completely insane. You get it back. That's such a good combo, actually. You just put it under before this dies. And you get it back and restart it. I didn't even realize it works like that until now. So you don't need to wait with Samwise basically for the wave. They're searching for Fairy Confluence, but I think we're fine versus that. We keep Adeline. We protect one creature and we can, if we want to, we can wave something. Okay, that's one of the better cards they could have in this spot. So they need a Lion Side Diamond or Black Lotus. Still. If they find a Black Lotus, they can maybe do something. I need to find it. You don't see it right now. Yeah, they can have Brain Freeze or something. Yeah, Brain Freeze would probably do it. Although they don't have mana to do it twice. I don't know how many spells did they play. Only 2? No. Yeah, there was only 3 this turn 3 they played Console. I think this was last turn, right? Oh, Frantic Search, yeah, 4 spells. Okay, nothing. We're good. They still needed to have stuff, right? Like, if they have Black Lotus, yeah, it gets interesting then. Wait, what is that? Look at this nonsense. 388 into... into 389. Scammed. Refund, please. Lorwyn looks pretty dope, yeah. We're kind of focused really on Constructed right now because figuring the decks early, it will be just easier to get the cards and all, but looks good. They did my personal taste is like all the real Magic sets were better recently than Universes Beyond, so I have high hopes for anything that's not Universes Beyond for Limited. All these Universes Beyond have this good stuff feeling. More like just draft the best card and put it in your deck. Not as much synergy driven. This combo is neat. We still need a land. So I'm gonna just leave everything up here. Probably need double white more because Cloud. But since we can protect that, it's pretty neat. Then hope we have a draw from our draw step and a discard to find a land, so 2 cards deep. Wait, this can deal with non-land permanent. Can deal with the cup though. Okay, we got a land either way. Hopefully we get a 2-drop, because I really want to play Portable Hole. I mean, we could just do that, but then we miss the trigger. And this is such a good discard. Oh, can we get a 2-drop? I think it's important to pump here. One drop is also fine, like anything that we can cast. Ah, not too happy about it, but okay, it's a free spell. It's not tempo efficient is my problem, but we're gonna cast it. Too bad we cannot do that. That would be so crazy. It's non-land permanent. No, but we would use just 3 mana for the whole turn for removal and we wouldn't get a counter, right? It's better than to just use another removal, get a counter, go discard this for value. Because it doesn't add anything to the board. Okay, this is just gets destroyed. Well, mommy can destroy it. No, you control them. Unfortunate. That would be a neat little interaction. Need a 0 mana spell. I forgot Phantasmal Images in Cube. Well, that's not 0 mana. Okay, let's start with discarding. Portable Hole. Maybe, yeah, no, maybe this is better. Because we can double spell then if we get a land. Even though this is better for later. Maybe I needed to just let it go. Okay, now I'm just playing that out. Could have just played that, but I guess if we would get a land, Pyro would be also just better. And here we can double spell, so it's better to keep Portable Hole. Also, they don't really have an attack. To be fair. Like with Mother, it's pretty... Well, this doesn't protect versus that because it's colorless, but it's pretty safe versus removal. Doesn't really matter that much. I mean, I would like to keep Goyf, but it's just a card closer to Flage. Oh, the combo. Oh wait, it worked for us. What? How, until your next, so we do get to cast it actually. Wow. I could destroy the board, honestly. Do I just use that as a free spell? Protect mommy. I mean, why not? What if I just go face? I don't think I'm discarding now. Well, let's see if this resolves, because we might discard just to deal the most damage. Let's see what happens with it. Do they counter it? Okay, now I think I want trample. Even if it's at the cost of a card. I mean, this is lethal either way, right? Because like Mother is safe here. Like they would need a colorless spell or 2 removal spells. They could have jumped, I guess. Go to 1. Imagine printing Mother of Runes in 2026 for standard. How sick would that be? Because the creatures have gotten better. You would just go Mother of Runes into Cup, and Cup would never die. And then you would have Ouroboros right after with protection up. Back in the days, you protected Savannah Lion with Mother of Runes. It was still a busted card. But Mass Removal was way more effective back in the days. Now decks don't even play Mass Removal anymore in Standard. Or there's not a real... Well, there's like one control deck that's not that played. That plays maybe like a 2-off Ultima. Yeah, we would have to tap the Mother down if I went to deal with the board, so maybe it was a play. Sometimes overthinking in Cube is also your biggest enemy because you're playing around so many cards that might not exist. I think Mother of Runes actually got better. Like, they cannot really print it in this day and age because the creatures are just too... Like, if you protect a creature that steamrolls like Ouroboros, it is just over, right? Yeah, but Skrull doesn't protect itself. The crazy part about Mother of Runes is once you untap with it, they need 2 removal spells. Satch. Opponent wants to cook. Well, I guess we go aggro. We need to basically just go aggro now, because otherwise we give them time to stack their hand. But it's pretty hard for them to activate it now. They need a Skull Clamp or something. Wow. in a 2-color deck. Well, if they have it, they have it. Prismatic Ending is just good as well even if you're 2 colors, but it's fine. What does that even do? Whenever you cast a spell during an opponent's turn, create a 2/2 soldier with Firebring. I'm just gonna deal with, counter it, because it sets them back on tempo. And we know enough. Well, that could be a 0 mana removal, but... Well, the wave is pretty good. Let's start with this card thing. So the reason to play wave out here would be that we can protect Inti. And they probably don't play that out. It might be just wave, honestly. They have a creature already. And if Inti like attacks for... If they do nothing and Inti attacks for 3 turns, It also looks pretty fine to me. I never played with that card. It might be good. I can do it on our turn. Does it matter? Whatever. I'm just gonna do it now. Maybe they have some respawns. And if they do it in their turn, they don't get a 2-2. Inti is such a good card. Crazy. It doesn't shine in standard because there's too many cheap removal spells. Or too many 1-mana removal spells that deal with it. But I could see in a different environment be completely busted. Doesn't protect it, but it denies the life gain, if that's what you mean. We have Parallax Wave, we just exile both, attack, win the game. In Timeless with Psychic Frog. And in older formats you can exploit Inti way more. Because you have free discard and cheaper spells. It works on every discard, not just on its own ability. There was a mono red Inti deck, I think, for a while in... Maybe it was in Modern. But it's not good enough anymore. Reaper X57, hello, hello. This cube is not that popular this time around. The waiting queues are quite long. People losing too many gems. We drafted already, but we're gonna draft more. We're mid gameplay. I think we're 4 wins in or 3 wins in. Well, we need threads, but I'm gonna keep. Should I just wasteland on one? Oh my god. Oh, that's so bad. I should probably wasteland, but it's bad. Oh, yikes. It's better they have something and we have to wasteland and then do nothing for 2 turns. Chris, what's up? What's up? Yeah, 3-3 attacking us. I mean, Boros is still the best. They haven't changed that though. We started with blue, but then I pivoted. I got past the cup. We're just losing this game. Ooh, maybe not. I mean, they don't have lands, but they have 1 land. Just a black card. Should play that. Should still keep it, right? I guess we just don't take any damage, and we just protect it here, whatever. And if they have something, they have something. You know, they can make a 1/1. That actually blocks. It's awkward because it's end step, so this is not gonna go on stack, but I don't want to go face. Should I ever Adel in here? And then I have these two next turn, but I can sacrifice. Man, that land was so clutch for them. I'm gonna go this. Oh, if I knew they would do that. No, it wouldn't work because they would respawn. It would not work. This is now awkward. Oh, and now they can attack. Wow. Oh, they won't? Okay, okay. Why didn't they attack there? Oh, because we could have protected, I guess. Now it makes sense what they did. 3/4. 3/4. Life's unfair. So I guess I do that. No, but they can respond. Oh, how bad is that? Because it's a colorless spell. I guess I got a suicide Adeline. I don't think there's any way around this so bad though. Does anybody see a better play? No, I cannot because this is past the stack. I mean, I can, but we're not gonna get a token. We'll make a flyer, yeah. It's just bad. I guess if I go here, it's gonna be one bigger for whatever's worth. Oh wait, that works. If they're gonna sack first, that works. That's good for us. That works. Somehow we managed to figure it out. That was the winning play, chat. That was the winning play. I don't know. It was really dependent on what they do. They played like it's hard. It's hard. It's hard from opponent's perspective because you have to recognize life gain and removal. Although any removal, this play was bad against, like really bad against. So they didn't play around removal basically. General Kenobi. Kenobi, what's up? What's up? I need a coffee soon. I already had two today. But it's hard to stream without coffee. I'm so used to it. It's not even a matter of needing it, it's a matter of a habit. It's the activity that calls for it. You finally got to play the cube. What did you draft? Okay, I'm gonna keep that. We have Cloud into. I could gamble, but no. No, it's not even a gamble. Let's just go white here. Well, I guess maybe we take the 2 life. What if I get another white source? What if I get another plains? I think I lost it here. I don't want to use well, I could use Solitude on that and play Cloud. No, this is better. Modern is one of my favorite formats right now. I hope that happens soon. I think it's gonna take a while though, because they have other priorities. Adeline is actually a house. Who would have thought, now that all the other 3 drops are gone, that Adeline is kinda the next in line. I mean, I liked Adeline either way, but you usually just took other 3 drops over it. That's a lonely Ragavan. Should have played that first, probably. No, but I can keep that up. We're missing some damage, but that's fine, I think. I don't know. I mean, I don't expect a rat to go out in with Ragavan. I'll pass because that can get us. I think it's I'm not sure if Ice Steel Explorer was there, but Ice Steel Explorer is crazy. And the cup is also great. I think those two cards. And Cloud has been great, but it's I don't know, like usually I think Cloud is actually a banger because it fetches Skull Clamp and it draws you 4 cards. I cannot think of other ones. They're pretty okay. Bowmasters. Bowmaster might be the single best one. Bowmasters and Cup is really important because it unlocks green. Green is actually surprisingly good now. So I would say Bowmasters and Cup. And I still Explorer if it wasn't there. I think what, for instance, I Still Explorer does is still more impactful than what Bowmaster does. The One Ring is also great, yeah. Because what I Still Explorer does is it unlocks green as being actually really, really good. If you have like a nice Steel Explorer deck. Because you don't need to play the garbage 2-3 anymore. The Excavator. For like the Strip Mine combos. No, it's pretty good open. Should have dealt with Raga one. That's quite insane. Ravager, what's Ravager again? Yeah, I played it. It's not that terrible. It's also can get you into awkward spots. Oh, why didn't I tap the thingy down? Fine. What happens if I take... No, I won't take 4. I just want to do that. It's too good. Because if they deal with that, we still have the... But the Braga one might be fine to let it connect. It just doesn't do that much anymore. This combo is super neat as well. Samwise just does a lot of things. Okay. It's not active yet. Three damage. Or 1 short. They could go for attack with Raga one, but then they trade 2 cards for a Wasteland on Wasteland Violence. Theirs is a little bit better. Tap lands. Well, we have this combo, but it doesn't do that much now since we don't have a target. It's Sunday. People play basic lands on Sunday, so I could go this just to deal one more damage, which makes this lethal next turn. That might be worth it, actually. Do I then Solitude just get Solitude back? I think that's legit. Oh, they do get the life though, but that's fine. Maybe that was ambitious. They wouldn't have logged, right? Maybe they would. Sorta doesn't matter. I don't know why I put a ring there then. Didn't really thought this turn through that much. I'll be honest. I want to have a land for next turn either way. To be fair, the ring doesn't really matter versus all the 1/1s. They might just be able to play one out. Or not. Bro, that's pretty good for our Oppo. Deal with Sam, add a counter on Sage. Okay, it's gonna be a grindy game. It is gonna be a grindy game. That was a turn. Okay, so they can pump everything, makes things complicated and awkward. I can attack and then try to finish the something off. Hmm. 3, it's a 3/4. That's how they block. So gain so much life. Maybe I just have to deal with flyers. Let's see what we get first then. If I'm tapping out. Still more damage then. I guess oh no, I messed up. Oh, they're gonna get the life. Yeah, I messed up. I mean, the thing is, we wanna then deal with the board either way, but I shouldn't have passed here. Yeah, I shouldn't have passed. I should have just dealt with it. No, it's awkward. If they use removal, it's not that big of a deal because then we only use this. But either way, it's gonna be for 3, right? I mean, if the thing is about passing, if they don't have that, we have this. So then we don't need to. So it might actually play out better. We don't need to use a resource. Funny enough, it might play out better, and it will play out better. So it did play out way better. Yeah. Ah, it goes there though. Complicated. Wow, the game is really complicated now. So this will still deal damage here. Cannot do much about that. And I guess if I take the damage, I can play Solitude out, but then we lose it to here, but we keep that. I can deal 2 damage and then use this next turn if I get a land. I mean, it won't come down to life total anymore. And then this outgrows our goal. But we have that. But not for this turn if I want to use both. The game is hard. The game is hard. Or if I had it earlier. Bro, I cannot deal with that. That's insane. I mean, I can deal with it, but then I don't have Solitude. I think we gotta deal with it either way. I can set up, I guess. Because then this will deal with that as well. Because Nemesis goes there. Okay, okay. This is good if they draw nothing. Pretty insane game actually. Boros on Boros violence. But now it's about value and we have a Skull Clam. Next turn, 2 damage to each deals with this. Because Nemesis can ping it. And we keep Solitude, which is huge. Tokens don't matter because we just deal with them. But they don't know about value confluence, so obviously they're gonna try to go white. Then their own confluence gets us, but I guess I can deal with my own creature in response to fairy confluence. Okay. Wow. Survives it. I mean, we're gonna have to use that at one point. It's not that big of a deal right now because they cannot double spell. So 2 damage, 2 to face. Wait, how does that... It doesn't deal separately the damage, right? No, I mean, it doesn't matter either way. I think we simply chill. I'm gonna save that in case they draw a direct damage spell. This is not a bad discard now. Also, it just turns into 2 cards as well. Solid deck, a lot of card advantage. Card advantage here. This is a 2-for-1. Ocelot provides additional value. Zenith can provide value. Such. I can maybe bold that. They can only deal 6 in their main phase. Luros, bro! This is crazy. But they cannot double spell, wow. Okay, whew. They didn't have anything else. Because that would give them stuff and things. Okay. They have 1 draw. Well, technically they survive, but they have to trade that away. So this is the attack, right? If they block here, they lose. Funny is this can allow a double spell. It's actually quite bad, bad draw. If they have a cheap spell. And that cheap spell is removal. I'm keeping. What can you do? Too bad this doesn't work with the discard, but it works with Parallax Wave. That combo is pretty sick. That combo is just insane. Still need lands. Dude, it's just mirrors today. It's a mirror Sunday. No, it's not a mirror. You can look at the hand if you want to open. Bro. If Inti dice were... Well, maybe I should have gone Sam. I'm bad. It was a little bit safer, but I guess it's worse versus discard, so pick your poison. It's a higher upside to go into though. I don't want to give them. I don't want to give them a Mox or something, a free spell. But next turn I can discard Parallax Wave, get Solitude back. No, whatever. Huh, it's actually kinda interesting. Maybe I have to take it. But the thing is, we will still do that. That's the issue. I don't want to exile a wave. Okay, I'll just exile you. We need lands to play the game either way. Because if they hit like a, I don't know, a Mox, it's just so bad. And we want to deal with it either way. Okay. Oh man. Okay, I mean, sometimes you just have to live with what you got. Interesting. I guess I didn't know where mana. Well, they kind of knew where mana screwed. That's a good discard. I'm a little bit surprised they didn't deal with Inti earlier. Oh, that's why. But I'm fine with that. We can flicker it later. We're one short, actually. It's funny also to go the other way around. But if this dies, we just get Fletch. And Fletch exiles the art either way. How do we have... It's only creatures and an instant, and they have only instants and a creature. Okay, well that's bad for us, but okay. So attack first. Because we would lose an enchantment, they are on 4. So they play that, it's lethal, right? This grows 1. And then they have to block here, and this deals 4 plus 3. But they still need another card. I guess if they have a removal plus that, then we're in trouble. I went 5-3 yesterday, 5-0 into 5-3 actually. But I didn't practice that much, so I probably could have played better. It's fine. That's game. Murky Fluid, what's up, what's up? We are drafting. We started with blue. I wanna emphasize that, but then ended up in Boros. This is Cube. My first pick was Snapcaster into Tinker. Or it was Snapcaster into Skullclamp into Tinker, but then we got past the Doggo, which we haven't seen yet. We haven't seen the Doggo even in one of the games. Crazy. Yeah, it's Power Cube. Cube should be like a perma thingy in Arena. Just it would we need to have like a month of one cube, then switch it to another, and just like a separate queue. I do think the same cube gets repetitive quite fast, like any other format. Philia the best 2-drop? Bowmasters might be better. Cup might be better. Or more important for green because white has other stuff. But, I mean, all are close. Philia is insane. Don't get me wrong. What about this combo? Get Cloud back, draw another 4 cards. 4 cards here, get Cloud back, draw another 4, and we got a white source so we can curve out. In Boris? Probably, yeah. I cannot think of a better one than Philia. I don't like that, Oppo. I do not like that. That slows us down. Oh, I cannot switch for anything, so we're just gonna... We're gonna... do this. Gonna attack. And clamp it up. And then we can next turn get a... Well, I don't have the combo now, but okay. 4 cards. I'll just take 4 cards and shut up. We'll get something for Sam. No way, that's a cheat. That's too many, too much mana. Too many manas. Okay. Get the cards. Kind of want solid tooth, honestly, but we get 4 cards, so... Yeah. There's a solitude, look at that. Well, the hand's still kind of bad. You know, I have to do it. Too bad, like, this is actually an actual combo. But I don't have anything to discard either way. They just have too much mana next turn, it's too dangerous. We have nothing going on. If there was no cradle, I would have not done that, obviously. I think we're done this game. A random Gargarot is too much. It's too much. What can I get? The 1-drop. I mean, I shouldn't panic here because we can get a lot of cards. Not dealing with that is a problem. Only deal with the 1-1, but at least deny some mana. Well, Gargarot is actually surprisingly good in some games. An early Gargarot, but it's not even that early, it's on curve almost. We drew extremely poorly out of that thing. 2 mana. 3. Make a dude land. 2 Moxes. That's arena premium territory. Such. I'll scoop. In hindsight, waiting was the play. Not dealing with the 3/3, but it's scary to let them untap with possibly what 7 or 8 mana. And 5 cards in hand. Ghost Code, what's up, what's up? I should have I don't know. I should have maybe let him untap. But we didn't draw a white spell either way, so we wouldn't have the Samwise plus Solitude stuff going on. Another mirror. Might not be a mirror, but it does look like a mirror. I can Helix and Ocelot on 3. So maybe I'm mana tight here. So bad if they play around it. Now just do that. It's so good if they play a creature and we just Lightning Helix it. If they deal with it, they deal with it. We still have cards here. Okay.
Day,
That's Anajani. I might need this. So bad if they have Pyrokinesis, but we don't you don't beat that. It's fine, we have a revive for next turn. Pyrokinesis is so insane with the Johnny because you can flip it in response to removal and deal with some other stuff. Oh, you think they would block here? It would be bad if they put a Johnny on it. No, I don't think they block there. It's too dangerous. Too dangerous. Oh, yikes. It's still a card. This couldn't be more awkward. How do we beat that? Still have some time. Draw confluence. Yeah, we're gonna draw a lot of cards. At one point. And I guess if they attack both, we're possibly gaining life since we have counter spells. For this turn. It's not really weaker. Pretty much the same if you ask me. It's still the best archetype. It's good. Yeah, definitely cannot just, you cannot, I mean, you can actually, I mean, depends really. But yeah, it supports less people now for sure. But they didn't remove that much when you think about it. They just added other stuff to other colors and make them more playables. Everything they removed is replaceable. But cards like Bowmasters and Cup in green are pretty good versus Boros. Specifically. And just made other colors better. I can go pro white. But they cannot counter now. So do we draw 4 or do we draw 2? And keep Cloud. I guess we don't have other uses for Cloud. But should probably go here. Oh wait, will I lose the tokens now? The 2 tokens. I'll go this first. I think it's better. You know what they can do? If they have any spell, they add a counter here. That's the awkward part. But technically we still get the... We get the 2 tokens. Oh, that makes it easier. I was going to remove that. Probably just this. Oh, but then I don't have... No, I still have the Solitude. Oh, there was a mana tight. Sure. We're 6-1 currently. Can't really play Solitude now, but that's fine. Because of... We just give them no more lives. No more lives for no reason. Also playing just a lot of mirrors today. It's crazy. But I guess that happened in the previous version. I think people just figure that Boros is here to stay. And the top tables are still drafting Boros. So I can start drawing. I can just play that out, deal with this. That's their card value. Maybe start drawing. It's better next... Well, it's better after we sack the tokens. Hmm. I can go here. I could also just Solitude. I want to go that to copy Solitude as soon as possible. Is that crazy? I think I'll just Oz that. I know that's weird because they get it back and all, but I don't think we care for the two thingies. I'll just exile this. Whatever, I mean, we want to flip it, that's the whole point, right? We want to flip it as soon as possible. Kind of deny whatever grinds, because we're grinding better. And then we don't care about this in 2 turns. And probably it's just better to pass here. Because we're so far ahead on card advantage. No. Yeah, but either way, what we can do is just throw this maybe also or something, I don't know. For 3, I mean. Just play control. The counters are annoying. It's gonna be also just a 2-3 next turn. Oh, pop. Puppy. So let's draw. Let's might even protect this and wipe the board. Alright. So if I go land, go for full value, but don't give them value. We even get a treasure in the process. It is just beautiful. That won't work. Well, it works for the next spells. The spell is already casted. I need to be careful to not mill out. That's our biggest concern right now. Beautiful. No power, just good cards. But we had a lot of good cards. Okay, some random interaction that I wasn't aware of. This is actually completely crazy. Because how it works is you can have it in play, and then you just exile it before this fades away, right? This will go to the grave. This will get into play. You will get Parallax Wave back. That's actually completely crazy. Obviously works with this as well, works with Solitude. You can get Flage back, funny enough, but this plus that and that plus this. I like Samwise. It's a fun card. Has a lot of neat little interactions. Yeah, if you accidentally cook too hard with Comet and then it you go 6/6 and then you minus it twice and it or you roll then what 4. Wait, it would be then 7 minus, well, depends. It needs to be then attacked or something. It wouldn't die right away if you would throw 6. I remember I one time actually lost the game when I rolled 6 and then I had to use it again. I mean, I didn't need to, but I used it again and then it rolled on 4 and they had no creatures. And basically it died. And I lost because I didn't have anything else. Oh, the Samwise with Mind Collapse. Yeah, you sack a land. I think Samwise is really good with these wastelands and strip mines also. Not even just in Boros, in other decks. Alright, chat, coffee time. I need 2 minutes. I'll be right back. All right, all right. Round number 2. We're gonna do one more today. Let's just cube her. There's also murders, but gotta spin that power 9 wheel. It's always one person. Yeah, I mean, what else would I do for the content then? You open the Black Lotus just to pass it, so it's better content. We could reanimate. We could do that. Always when I draft or animator, I go 3-3, I swear. But what else? Like Sacred Foundry and just draft Boros. Well, to be fair, to me, it's between Reanimate and Sacred Foundry. Remanding Reanimate, no, that doesn't do anything. You just recast Reanimate. I mean, Reanimate has the highest upside, but I swear it always works only for opponents. Okay. Just for the funsies. I'm still thinking, well, there's something to reanimate, Hull Breacher. Chromox. I think I still prefer Lightning Bolt. I don't even. I mean, I like other targets more that targets that you can cast in black decks. Well, sometimes you can cast that as well. I could see Hull Breacher high upside. But blue is never open on Sundays. Just Lightning Bolt. Chromox has ups and downs. I don't think it's good in a normie deck usually. Yeah, we can be. I prefer, I think, reanimate in a more fair deck where you just have few reanimates targets that you can cast. I mean, cannot go wrong with a lightning bolt. Pyrokinesis. Oh, I love a Tezzeret if we get there, but I passed a Chromox. I would want the Chromox as well with Tezzeret. Lorien revealed as a card. Windsweep Heat. You cannot like also fail with Pyrokinesis. That's such a good aggro stopper. Yeah, but I don't think we need a Traxa with Reanimate. We just need something. I think Tezzeret has a real high upside, but here I prefer Pyrokinesis. Or Fetch, but Fetch is like a little bit off color. Okay, that's good to reanimate, but there's also Goif. I think I should take Goif though. Bro, but Grief with reanimate. There's also Explorer, which is one of, in my opinion, one of the best cards. in this cube. But I think we're so far into this. Goif is too strong, but Griff with reanimate, maybe you're right. Maybe I should take the Goif. But Griff fits right now better with what we're doing. Will Grief ever wheel? I know Goif won't. Let's take the Goif. Maybe we're just a fair deck. Yeah, green is there. This would help us discard. But it's one of the worst discard stuff. What if I pivot into green, then green black? What do I need to wheel Ice Steel Crasher? I mean, then L for 6 are both good. I don't think I want this that badly. Rare Jaunt. I mean, green wants to be mono green. I think it's actually mono green with light splashes, but none of these cards are great on this splash. Elf is probably more important than 6, but 6 is... Let's just spec here. I don't think we're passing on much. I like this card actually, but... Cut down is a cut down. Maybe we still Aragdos. Cut down is just solid. We could reanimate that. It's not even that great sometimes. Ooh, well. Now I'm reanimating that. Too bad both are here. Too bad both are there. Still a little bit awkward because it's the one you cannot cast often. Well, it's still more castable than other stuff. Oh, it is true that that's a lot of life. But if you do that on turn 2, you're still fine. Should I ever take... No. I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe it's too much. Well, there's Persist, which doesn't require life. I love discarding that, though. And reanimating. No, but we're all in now. We're all in. This deck goes to 3-3. Like, straight all in our animator decks are just so conditional often. But okay. Take the land. This is not a deck for Swiss Spear. No, I swear, like you often when it looks like the best reanimator, it will still go 3-3. It's crazy. I think the best Rakdos decks are just this midway and still use reanimation to reanimate like Titans that you can cast. Maybe we need that. Maybe this for some. Oh no, that's so. This one is the worst land because it doesn't even fix for our main colors. I mean, I could be still green, but these are not great. That would fit maybe. This discard, funny enough. I don't like that card in this Sword of Shell. Wow, I still Explorer wheels. Oh my god. Are we still green? I don't see green reanimator being like... Because the best discards are in red, but yeah. I think I'm just kinda forcing red through. Yeah, everything will. Green is open, but green doesn't have much discard. Well, there's discard. It's a land. Him on yourself. Is this still good? It's not great in a deck like this. Suplex to survive. I'm not that in love with him here because we're too all in for the him to be good. Him is better in a fair deck. Oh, I don't like where this is going. Lightning Greaves on Grizzlebrand. I mean, Suplex is a fine card. Although, Saga doesn't do anything right now. Shaman. Or just like all the removal on the planet. Then Unholy Heat might be better. This discards. But we only have, well, because the removal is not bad. I don't think we need these that badly. Goldspan and Hardcast, Grizzlebrand. Fatal Push, that discards, but that comes back probably. There's a reanimation spell, but we only have one Grizzlebrand now. We have two reanimation spells, and this one is way worse than both of them. That would help us splash. It's hard to pass a Fatal Push here. But do we wanted the dragon? That's also good. Okay, we have now cheaper removal, so we're able to survive. This and a reanimator deck. That's a good reanimation target, but man, going all in, I swear this deck will flop so bad. I mean, this one would fix. That reanimates. I mean, if we're completely all in, we have to go all in, right? Acquisition is a good card. This one discards though. I'm taking that now with two reanimations. Might wheel, but I don't want to risk it. Maybe necromancy wheels. Well, also wait, faithless looting. What am I talking? That's way better. Almost past the faithless looting. Funny is faithless looting almost wheels though. Almost always wheels. This car, if this wheels, that would be crazy. If this wheels, obviously good. Okay, we have our good discard now. That one is actually castable and you can reanimate it, but we could take the land for this. Yeah, I think looting is just better because it digs you deeper for your combo pieces, right? Yeah, crap is better than this shit. I mean, this is good, but having two expensive reanimations means if you're not getting the combo, you're not going to be casting anything. Hopefully one of the lands comes back because this one would be good. And this one would be okay-ish. Just land or a braid. I don't think we need a braid. Suplex. I mean, a braid is better, but it's weird to discard your hand and then discard reanimation as well. We have a lot of removals, so this could be a thing. Fine. That's fine. The Ouroboros that lay this late. Yeah, mono green would look insane. We would get everything. Okay, that ship has sailed. I like that though. Wow, Bristly Bill. Okay, we got him, but I don't think this is a good deck for him to Torok. Unless we make it more fair and still play Reanimation, but we don't have much time. And our deck is just not fair at all. I mean, it's just bad at 1-for-1ing because we don't have card advantage. So we'll see. I mean, there's nothing else, so could play the green card just to reanimate it. I don't hate that. I don't hate Chain Lightning. Oh, true. Yeah, you can hit something of theirs. No good, but I don't. Would Ghost Semi ban even be that good? More reanimation. I mean, we have 3 reanimations, but I don't think we're getting the other one back. This was good with this card though. Hasted in. That fixes. That's fine. Need more discard. That's good. Okay, okay. One more pack. Mox. That could wheel. I mean, there's nothing else. I do want a discard. Funny as this discards. Funniest, I actually want a good discard spell over Mox here. Because what does Mox even do? Okay, an early that. Like, because it doesn't really bypass the mana. Like, how we bypass the mana is just play a 2 mana spell and reanimate this. I guess you can turn 1 reanimate. Turn 1 Grizzlebrand. Let's go. I'm still taking it because the pack is weak. This I would want back, but we have enough for animation. I don't mind that to reanimate. Channel. The land would help us get another discard. So maybe we just take a land here. I don't want to play Joshua, but I'll have to if I don't get other discard, because we only have looting now. Courier discards. This card is neat though in Reanimator. Oh, that I can splash. But there's Liliana. Liliana is too good with for the discard, man, but pop. I think we gotta take Liliana. It's too good in our deck. Still need a big discard though. Well, I can play that, no. If we go all in and just be doomed for it's gonna be a 3-3 deck, I promise. It's always like that. That would be also okay-ish. But I don't think we risk it here because Cup just doesn't make. I mean, it's a good card on its own, but it doesn't synergize at all. We're too all in.
Those who get in my way.
And by the way, there's other stuff we want to wheel from that pack. Oh, that discards. That's kind of dope. I mean, probably have to pass the lands. It could wheel. But our mana is not terrible, no. This land would be good though, with that right shaman. If I don't wheel it, we actually don't have enough discard. That's that's the risk we're taking if I take a land. So I don't know. If somebody is in red, they might take the Epicure. It's hard. It's hard. Just take it. Fury? Fury is not bad to reanimate, actually. Oh, that's actually pretty good. It's better than Pyrokinesis in this deck. Wait, but there's that. But that will wheel. Oh, man, if that doesn't wheel. But Grizzlebrand is legendary. It would get crap or this. I'll take Fury still. If the other, well, there's Vampiric Tutor now. If the other card doesn't wheel, it would be weird. Do we like Vampiric Tutor in this deck even? It's so slow. We also need lands. Let's take it. That's a good one. Because it's castable. Goif is actually usually good in Reanimator because it's just big early. Since you're discarding anyways. That might be okay-ish. Well, Shadow Spear works on big creatures against aggro. Right? We're maybe really too all in, huh? That card is good. I don't think we're ever playing Nemesis in this deck, are we? But everything else is whatever. The rest might be okay-ish. It's bad. That's okay. Well, this deck is crap. We need to just combo off and hope that's enough. That's the only way. But we do have decent ways to combo, I guess. I like this Fury early play with Reanimation from your graveyard. That card sucks. Reanimate works on there, so him could be good there. Okay, I got pretty. I mean, I drafted this in a confusing way, but I know what I want, so I'm gonna actually do this, which I never ever do. That's a sign of an inexperienced drafter, in my opinion. Unprofessional way to draft, remove everything. But I could have made like clearer cuts earlier. I think we gotta play Josh. Well, we're gonna play white either way here. So Fury definitely goes in. Lightning Ball, this discards. Suplex is flexible enough. We're gonna be all in, so I think we need all of these. And in my opinion, the best Reanimator decks don't even play more than one A-drop. They play like these to reanimate. So this is not a great... it's not a resilient reanimation deck. So if I play him, it's only for reanimate. Otherwise, it's quite bad in this deck because we really don't want to waste a turn not doing either our stuff or controlling the game till we do our stuff. But it's really good if you discard something random with reanimate. So it's only for that card. So it's like a pseudo combo. Does that work? From your graveyard. So the others don't work. So I'm not entirely sure. I'll put it in later maybe. It'll push. So what's our removal? I do want more red cards for this. That's the awkward part. To ever replace Something of black. I mean, I have red cards here. Faithless Looting is good. Mm. I can cast Fury still. What about Ravager? Do we like that? It's card advantage if we dump our hand, and we have this card so we can play it for madness. It's a red card to discard for Fury. I guess this we could always play. That removal is not bad, never that bad. And Suplex is also not that bad. What about Talisman? That's interesting. But they just get removal then for your big card. I think this card is way better with Tinker and cards like that. 21. Okay, let's figure out if we play Joshua, because it's another card to ditch and it works with synergy. I think we have the mana for it. Red card for Fury and works with synergy. And this we then play. Embrace, yeah, true. And those sorts of decks, yeah, where basically they cannot interact with your plan. They cannot fetch a card that usually you don't have a card that interacts with Storm, right? If you go off relatively quick or in that turn. So we need 1, 2, 3. Yikes! This really doesn't look that great. Well, Shaman makes the mana from their fetches. We don't have our own fetches. I am lacking this card if I don't play Joshua. We have Liliana, Epicure, and I think we just have to play it. Maybe 2 planes, more black. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's probably even like that. And everything else is black. It's just like this. This gives us 17 with Mox. 7, 8, 9. It's still castable, right? But we can add maybe a red card. I think we cut one removal for Suplex. Or for this. One of the black stuff we need to cut. I'm not playing this. Is that bad? It's probably bad. Oh, this deck is bad. I mean, yeah, I should play it, but we're just lacking this card for that all in over deck. Maybe I need to try to target myself with him. Okay, mana more force helps here. Okay, I'll have to cut one of these, I think. For a red card. Otherwise, Fury doesn't work that well. But which one? Fatal Push, we don't have fetches. That's the issue with Fatal Push, I guess. I'm not even that sold on Shaman. Here. So that could potentially go. That's interaction. That's discard. This cannot target. We cannot target ourselves. Target opponent. Discard. Yeah, Ravager could maybe work, but I guess sometimes you can. It's not completely terrible with so many reanimation spells to just sometimes like play a Ravager. I don't know. I guess this works both ways, right? It can be a discard outlet, but slow. Unmarked Grave. Well, him can work with Reanimate, but it only works with Reanimate, so do you want to take the risk? This could be the deck. I mean, that doesn't look that bad. Yeah, nothing wheeled and all the reanimation spells wheels is crazy. But it's like people sometimes just take random stuff. I should probably cut Tamboria, right? It's too slow for what we're trying to achieve, although it's really good with looting. And maybe add this, huh? Just be like more all in. We need to get super lucky for this deck. I'll be happy with 4 wins, but realistically it's a 3-win deck, I think. Okay, okay. Awkward because we don't have a discard outlet and we don't have a reanimation spell. But otherwise it's a good hand. Let's do rest first. We don't want any mock shenanigans too early. I guess it's that one first. I mean, it's reanimate, but cannot take that. This would counter our discard stuff. But I don't want to gamble there. If they get a, they just do these two, and we cannot even deal with the 6-5. So we deny black for one more turn if we let them counter. They might not also. They might also not do it. Is another thing. So I think I'm gonna. Well, it's close. We can discard it. I'm gonna pass. This like it's kind of important to resolve it, I think, because fatal push. I mean, that's suspicious activity. None of these do that much right now. I think I'm gonna wait. I know it's discarded, but I just don't want to give them a play. That's awkward because you cannot even vote. So from what we see, if this resolves, that's really, really good. If you play a land, it plays around days. Thing is, like, we're almost casting it as well. That's fine. Just not cycling that. Okay, now they are. Oh, this is target non-legendary creature, so it doesn't even work with Grizzlebrand. Okay, great, they're tapping out. That's good. That is good. You probably just go. So I guess this is safer, but it could be. No, let's just go safe here. If we get a land, it would work. It's a sorcery. Which is better, right? It's gonna reanimate Grizzlebrand. Also, we need to take 6. Interesting. Oh wait, that's insane. Bro. Bro. We can reanimate it again, I guess. But they just probably are chomping. He'll do both. I mean, I can block and then do it. But what am I then not discarding? Yeah, then you can add it, but it's so... and I could do this as well. Okay, okay, okay.
I'll make use of that later.
Well, they're never naming it Liliana, right? Probably named this. Frog. For here. I can Liliana first. No, I cannot. So they'll need to discard a hand. I can attack first. Actually, I can just 1-3 and hope Liliana resolves. What about this and that? They have one unknown card. I mean, it's true that we would discard more, I guess.
I will return.
But one unknown card. Though the title is a joke. I'm making fun of people that actually use that term. But drafting the hard way means you're reading signals, basically. And are open to every archetype, which is something that I never do. I'm joking though, I'm reading signals. I'm drafting reactively, but I think there's nothing wrong with drafting with preference. A little bit slow, but we have everything. I mean, you can force and still react to the table. Like, you can read signals and force. Both can exist at the same time. Because there's pivoting and all. Force 5 colors, yeah. Opponent's gonna do something broken if they go this early. Or they just want the mocks as soon as possible. Usually like this you wait a little bit. Although that's why they're doing it like that. Man, I don't have double black. Oh. I just got a Liliana here. But Goif cooks so hard. I can attack it is the issue. I mean, there's also... I mean, I think Goif is actually fine. It's small now, but it becomes bigger here. And then we can protect Lily. I mean, we do protect it. It's Horda, but they're gonna get another Mox. It's just like, yeah, it's awkward. I don't know. I just go for it. All in.
Something suspicious is going on. And for once, it's not my fault.
All in.
I'm tired of your secrets.
They might also not deal with it. No, they do deal with it, yeah, because they go that, search for a 0 mana. It would be 2-3. Oh, because this dice, yeah. But I don't know, it just feels like we're not doing our stuff fast enough. It's 3 though, if they have nothing. Which means Liliana actually survives. Well, no. Yeah, they probably will play an artifact now. But still, they still need to deal with that then. I think I want to go this one. Well, it depends. I want the Goif as well. I think we just go these two if we don't get a land. Dark Ritual, Satch. One ring.
This isn't how things were supposed to go.
Okay, so this one goes here. Play that one out. They're searching, they're digging. I mean, they need exile. All they need is an exile effect. Okay. So do I want to trade, get their Goif back? Our Goif is better because they can bounce it. Or do I just attack here? If I attack there, they lose 2. So they cannot activate the land. Maybe it's just that they didn't have an answer. I mean, they draw a lot of cards. This was on attacks, no. I think I want this out. Have a double red card. Probably here. I could let them mill, but they get something back. This is too slow. Needs to finish the game this turn. I mean, if they don't find an answer. If they don't find an answer. It's probably removal so they survive. They go to 1. Oh no, we win here. If they have nothing. If they cannot bounce that. I thought it would be the other one. What's the 4 damage one? The one that cares about swamps. Yeah, Time Binder on the ring would have done it. Snuff Out, yeah. Snuff Out, I thought that it was that one. I don't know, I just saw the... I mixed it up with Dismember. I saw the picture, didn't read the card. It's not even a close picture, but I'm so used to Dismember looking different. The old art. This element of cube doesn't interest me that much. The gameplay we're having now, because it's just like either player doing their stuff and it's so random. I really prefer playing Boros versus Boros, or fair deck versus fair deck, or control versus aggro, stuff like that, which is also fair deck versus fair deck. It's just more decisions. I know that like people play this cube for the stuff we're doing now, but it feels sort of random, doesn't it? Feels bad for opponent. Good for you if you're winning, or vice versa. Yeah, but I mean, I just play damage solely to solve the puzzles. Like, I don't like this sort of, like, randomness. I'm not into flashy stuff. I just wanna, like, think hard and make good decisions and play, like, just, like, yeah. Like, decision-making is the biggest thing that's appealing for me. But there's a lot of that in Cube, by the way, even if you're playing combo. It's just that I think you have more decisions if you play a deck that kinda interacts. And you have stuff to interact with combo as well. Okay, let's do rest. You just need a reanimation spell. Okay, so this card completely. Well, we have a lightning bolt, but they have Luros. So this is like, I don't know what we want to deal with here. I want to take that. One of these two cards. I guess that will be slow. So just that. They'll get a lot of cards here. I don't know. Wish we had Inquisition. Not the greatest Duress ever. These two are the only important cards right now. Okay, maybe we can sneak under Luros somehow if they're missing land drops. But this completely hoses us. Needs to go. So I'll take the damage so I can Liliana. I do play Constructed, especially now because I'm preparing for the PT. But a lot is like stays within the team, so I'm doing that in my spare time. But I did play a lot of Brawl Overlord. So I did the deck build there. I do get more viewers usually because people are used to me playing limited, so that's what also makes me stream more limited, honestly. But maybe one day, when I top 8 a PT, people will watch my constructed content. I'm also being sarcastic, but by the way, well, sarcastic. I do want. That's the goal, to top 8 it one day, but
This is my home, and I don't appreciate it when people touch my things.
cannot discard now. Maybe we'll just hardcast stuff.
Haven't you ever heard of
I got people together, and now we kind of have a team. So it's a team that like we created. I started looking for people that that I want, that I can test with, and now it became a team. I didn't expect it to be a team. But it's cool. We're 13 people now, actually. Do we let it go? I'm gonna let it go. I have Fury next turn. Shoo. That sucks. You can still play a land out. Okay, they'll only be playing 2 cards out potentially. No, this is not Flash. If it was Flash, how sick would that be? Yeah, now it gets complicated. So I guess they don't have an artifact, so they will just play. If they get a land, they can do. No, they can only play 1. That's why it's not that bad. Luros is the biggest problem. They will make a 4/4. We need to hit a land here. I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird play now. Where I don't know if I want Fury, but I guess maybe we wait with Fury. Yikes. Can't deal with that. Fury deals with the 4/4. And then this deals with the Walker and Headliner lives. Is that okay? Or Fury deals with that. And then if they play this, we can beat it down. That's also an option. But what they can do is, if they get a land, play this and sacrifice the sword. I guess Fury is better. Against what we see. But yeah, could be something else. But otherwise they're losing these cards. If this was Flash, that would be crazy. Okay, they can play... They can play both. You're gonna go for Luros here. Wow. Wow. What did they think there? Like, that Luros play was horrible. No, I don't know why. I think they misclicked, right? And then Arena just tapped their stuff. I don't know. Like, because this was pretty good. Drew it into that. That means we deal with one. Yeah, they have to jump here. But then they get a 4/4 back. And then it can block next turn. So we need to rip a land then. But they couldn't lure us and get something back either way, right? So auto tapper, I think it's just that they might be they might have clicked too fast and they didn't have the stops in options. They just had like, because you how I have it set up is Arena warns you every time you play something out. But if you don't have that set up, you just click and everything is auto mode. I don't know why they conceded there is another thing. Like, they weren't in a bad spot. Because we cannot deal with Luros. If we don't get a land. I mean, if we get a land, we get crap, and then who knows what happens, right? But they were not in a terrible shape. Luros still gets the value. They do lose all their cards. They they revealed. Such. Well, we have Tutor. Inquisition. Obviously a key, but does Tutor get a land? No, he doesn't need to get a land. Does Caracas kinda wreck us? Wait, what's that Boros? What that's not, okay, that's just 5 colors, but this deals with Liliana. This kinda doesn't do anything right now. I don't think we care. Well, we maybe should care about Tidebinder. Not legend, yeah. No, I'm just thinking, do we need that mon to discard that monolith? Because this probably doesn't do enough right now. So I think it's either one of these. And I think Liliana can die, so just discard that. So it doesn't get annoying. And yeah, then who knows what they draw, but they don't even have a planes. So basically, can get awkward, but this doesn't deal with it right now. And then upkeep that.
Happy to help, but I'm taking the credit when we win. Don't overthink things.
Could be land. Whatever. Liliana is a removal. Philippa, what is up? Hey, hey. Okay, we know what they have. Goes to one. One is enough.
Ah! You couldn't be more annoying!
I mean, I could also just draw cards, and even if they Caracas it. No, that's too risky with the animation we have. Okay, so this is pretty good now. Can be good, can also be bad. This is maybe safer though. Fury is also interesting. Fury makes Liliana live. 50-50 on Overlord. Yeah, let's go crap. Let's just go crap. Let's not overthink this. Let's have some fun. Let's live a little. Okay, main. It's time to live a little.
We all have things we don't.
Ooh! Baby! Sometimes you just gotta live. We got all the good hits. All the good hits. The 9-drop. I think this was... I mean, it was good, right? Still. Because even if they discard that, it still has a chance to get it. So if I get 2 either way. There was an argument to actually make them... No, but then we would lose Liliana. Or to not use it and keep that. But just because... But Black Lotus allows them to cast everything. Dude, this deck is cooking. What is going on? I think we're a little bit lucky with the draws as well, and opponents conceding for no reason. Like last game. I said this is gonna go 3-3. We're already at 4 wins and 0 losses. Reanimator is really missing the hasty cards, like Corpse Dance and stuff. But they don't want to give that to Arena because the graveyard is too complicated. The graveyard order is too complicated. It sounds like it, yeah. Wait, I can check. DJ Shenkop. We're listening to Cocktie Twins. I don't even know how to pronounce that. I know only one song of theirs, but that song is great. Also, this might be weird. YouTube doesn't have music, so the music is only on Twitch. If anybody on YouTube is wondering what I'm referring to. So this is like, I think it's safer to run Ruby out because of these cards, although it doesn't really matter that much. Because they will discard Liliana either. Where's this counter spells to some degree, but I mean, there's some like portable holes and stuff. In this hand, it doesn't matter that much. Usually I run it out. So that would be a mountain actually. No, it would be a swamp. Okay, let's go Lily.
Nobody knows Dominaria's shadow. I'm tired of your secrets.
Would be funny if we gave them a reanimation. Their Lily can be dangerous in the dark. Yeah, you can remove that. Okay, okay. So start here. We have to be careful. Well, I mean, Grizzlebrand still draws, even if we go really low. So let's go here. Well, that's good. Unless we cannot cast either way. Play around Mana Tide. We're gonna discard Lightning Bolt, but I'd rather play around Mana Tide here. Can also not discard, but I think we just discard. Could sag that to make it more resilient.
We all have things we'd rather forget.
It's kind of weird, bad colors for this. They can bounce it, they can exile it. So maybe we want to sack it next turn. Oh, could he have played it? Yeah, I should have played it. Should have played it. I don't know. I punted it. If I go that first, does that matter? You can get reanimate. By the way, this is ultimating next turn. Yeah, I should have cast it. I don't know what I thought there. Pure punting. Okay, that's fine. Well, now we might want to sack it. Oh, it loses all the abilities though. Never mind. We're so close to this, but no, we're not discard. That's so awkward because we can ultimate it. No, I can. Goes on top. It goes on top. It's not the demonic tutor. Get reanimate or persist. I guess persist. Is there anything better? Since we're ultimating. I don't think there's anything better. That's kinda crazy. It's better than Vampiric Tutor being better than Demonic Tutor, huh?
Stop it.
No, we wanted to ultimate Liliana. We wanna go. We wanna get them on every level. Okay, that's a fair card.
I am here to aid in the assault. Seize this day.
Okay, what happens now? Separate all permanent target player controls into two piles. This player sacrifices. So we just ultimate, right? Although if I can just destroy that. No, I think we ultimate still, right? How that player sacrifice all. So you can put these two in one pile. I mean, it's definitely ultimate here. It's just how do we separate them?
One way or another, this fight's over for you.
Oh, wait. Okay, we can put all lands and these three. And we free that. But how... This would be then... Like this, right? One land. Like one land with these. You mean? No, I think this is fine. I mean, Ultima can get us. They have to keep lands, yeah. I mean, I guess I could go the half would be. They didn't like you never know with two lands. Like okay, Ultima is the only thing that gets us now. They have a pact, and they have zero cards. Okay, that's good. Yeah, maybe one land should have gone there. I don't know. Okay, that's they need to draw something. They need to draw a swords to plowshares. Then they're actually in a good shape. Dude, if they top deck a sword here. Or Path to Exile. No way! Bro, that's even worse! Maybe I really needed the land. Yeah, I mean, I could have maybe put one land. I don't know. I didn't want to overthink. Because I thought the Titan would resolve. Those were some back to back. That was better than swords. Bro. I mean, if I put one land, we would have gotten there. Can we still do it? No, they have a counter even. Oppo is equipped. Those were some top kicks. Okay, I mean, that's not completely devastating. No, ultimating was probably... I don't know. Maybe I should have put the land somewhere. I don't know. My brain just hurted from that decision, so... And I thought we had it. Nah, this is now rough. Oh wow, this can copy. No, it cannot because you need to pay, right? Almost there with the other one. Is there any reason to sack? No. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, in hindsight, there's a way to win, obviously. Promise we're dead in few turns. I don't think I can win anymore. I don't have everything. Reanimate costs. Yeah. I think we lose. Reanimate is life. Any other decision I made with Liliana would have won. I didn't expect Titan to not resolve. Funny is if it was a... Like, I was so confident we're winning there. But any other decision would have won me the game. Like, even plussing Liliana wins there, because they cannot pact the... That's the crazy part. I don't know. I mean, it needed to be also like 3 cards in a row or something stupid like that. Needed to be a top deck and both cards being exactly what they were. Just even a keep. So a few things can happen. Liliana is slow, but we can rip a mountain from the top. Probably more. Okay, that's better. Is it ever like that and then we mana morphose here? Because it's our only white card. And it's better if we rip Liliana and him. Okay, we have the pieces. We just need the time. Big D, thank you so much for the subscription. Dude, it feels bad. I'm still in the last game, which is in hindsight super winnable. So I guess I messed up. Or maybe I did discard something. Okay, we have to do it next turn though. No, they will go first. Don't do it, Oppo. Maybe they're just searching for land and they'll give us reanimate. Lion side, I'm okay. How do we exile their yard? What if they go jump on will and just combo off? We need 2 more turns for our shenanigans. Can they just Liliana us or something? Don't have mana, no. Ooh. Hello there. So I need to go... Wait, what if I rip other discard? What other discard do we have? Fateless Looting. So I need to go white and red here. I mean, I need to go white and red either way. There's no way around it. Next turn. If they have their own, what if they have reanimate here? Should I wait? But then if I wait, the discard gets us. So it's like player, like if they top deck, I don't know, they could have reanimate now though. I guess this card gets us either way. We do have that earlier than in play. This will be suspicious. I think we actually do it next turn now that we have the mana. I mean, we don't benefit other than having that. No, because they're really in colors that wanted this card. Although if they had, like maybe they didn't have a target or something. Okay. We do go lower though on life, so maybe that was bad, yeah. I can reanimate the other thing. -9 and I lose to lightning. Well, okay, maybe I messed up. -8. I go -8. But this is so much more fragile. Whatever. It is what it is. Yeah, but this will be then stuck in hand. I messed up. I should have gone this. Like, overthink again. But I mean, it's true that we would lose if they have a reanimation spell. Yikes. Okay. We would go what to 2 life, 3 life. I don't know. I'm not built for this reanimation crap. That's why I don't play combo. But Titan is like not safe there, is it? I mean, it is safe, but like they deal with the Titan and we have 2 big creatures, or at least 1 big creature stuck in hand. Yeah, I had a lot of success with green. I actually won the most maybe with green and Boris this time around. We had 3 trophies the other day with mono green. Like mono green is a really good stompy deck with like clan destruction shenanigans with Ice Steel Explorer and maybe the Titania and stuff. I really like green this time around because Cup is also there. And all the beaters are pretty good, like Questing Beast. I found Nisa to be great. Natural Order into Crater Hoof. Those are all the reasons to be green. And it's always open. Felt like I could have won both of these games. I cannot rip up. Yeah, and we cannot discard. Well, I can get Fateless Looting. Might be good to get Fateless Looting and the rest next turn. But with Moxes and stuff. I can still get Fateless Looting here, right? Upkeep. Sure. Had that, but I think we want to just go here as soon as possible and we see it's happening. I need Faithless Looting. Because we're discarding that either way, right? Or something else would we draw? So now this and... Oh, this is actually a neat combo, but it's a little bit slow now. I don't think Suplex does enough now anymore. And we want a land. If they rip a counter, we're pretty doomed. Okay. I don't want to get a Mox. I want to get a Ninja. No! Mox to this. That was kind of terrible. How that? But we have so many. Oh, just do this, whatever. They will never block, so we have to... If we discard something now, it's kind of crazy, but it has to be... Maybe I wait. It's a bit dangerous, though. It's too good if we hit something. I know it's a land, right? I'm not... No, this we cannot reanimate either way. Although... Cannot cast that. Annoying. No, attacking was horrible. We just give them a free draw, and this gets so much better. Okay. 4, we're pretty low though. Come on, Ninja. With Fury, we just take this. Now we need to draw cards, but I think the first one needed to be the lose life. It's actually kind of bad for us now that they have that. They're gonna get a 2-2 also. Yeah, I think we lose that one. Okay, that changes stuff. Not really. Bro, how did they get that now? Hmm. The blocker. Oh, let's go. I mean, I'm gonna go for it, whatever. You might have a removal still, but or another chomper. Wait, what? Did they knew, I guess, what they had. But still. An attack they won't. Let's draw some cards. Begin life next turn. Oh, for their go if wait, that actually matters. No. Instant creature. So if we exile sorcery. Instant creature. Sorcery. Sorcery. I mean, you can later still exile, but life that is sorcery. Yeah, well, we can still do it. Do we just do that then? And the Bronco can be awkward. We can use this multiple times either way. Here depends what kind of 5 drops do we have. Well, but I guess this is we just discard it. I don't know, the others are not connecting. So don't need white anymore, but I might need red. So we just go double red. No. Maybe they have show and tell. So now we want to block and exile with this. Can exile sorcery. And start exiling lands. Phew. We're on 8. We are on 8. Digging life here. I cannot mill. I cannot let him mill. Oh, because now lightning bolt is not it. Better to discard. I mean, I think we gotta do it. We have our Goif as well, so never go both in this for these two. We have to decide what to do with that. Probably can think we need something to cast either way. Go to 4. Yikes. We tried. Now the other two games feel bad because in hindsight you can win them both. This game is it felt like they gave us more chances than we should have. But okay, we got the 4 wins, whatever. I didn't expect much from this deck. Do we have an out there? I think we used all our removal already. Grave Titan would be good. No, we wouldn't be able to cast it. I don't think anything saves us. We needed that in the deck for aggro. But I didn't have a single fetch. Alright, people, thank you so much for watching. Shorter stream today, but streaming tomorrow again. Thank you, YouTube. I'm logging off and we're sending a raid.